Poker Face Season 2, Episode 4, The Taste of Human Blood, features a brand new slate of characters in addition to Natasha Lyonne's signature lie-detecting protagonist, Charlie Cale. After finding out which Cynthia Erivo character was the killer in Poker Face Season 2, Episode 1, Charlie goes on to discover that Giancarlo Esposito's character murdered his wife, Greta, Katie Holmes, in Poker Face Season 2, Episode 2, and exposed John Mulaney's FBI mole character Danny in Poker Face Season 2, Episode 3. The Taste of Human Blood finds Charlie at the center of a cop convention in Florida, where a TikTok star is found dead. Charlie enters the frame in Poker Face Season 2, Episode 4, after encountering a group of alligator conversationalists, led by a guy named Hutch, Shiloh Fernandez. Hutch convinces Charlie to try and steal an internet-famous alligator named Daisy from a TikTok star and police officer known as Gator Joe, Kumail Nanjiani. Charlie agrees with Hutch's vision and infiltrates the cop convention disguised as a waiter, where she spots both Gator Joe running to the bathroom and Gabby Hoffman's officer Fran Lamont crying over not winning a police award. As Charlie snoops around, she discovers how Fran was behind Gator Joe's death and his cover-up. Poker Face Season 2 episode for cast and cameo guide. Who stars in The Taste of Human Blood. Poker Face Season 2 episode for cast guide TBD V1 custom image by Yaida Chacon. Leon leads the cast of Poker Face Season 2, Episode 4, as the protagonist and only recurring character. Nanjiani makes his Poker Face debut as the victim while Hoffman makes her Poker Face debut as the killer. Poker Face Season 2, Episode 4, also introduces a slate of supporting characters, such as Ben Marshall's Rusty and John Sayles' Chief Hal. Steve Buscemi briefly lends his voice in a guest appearance as Good Buddy. Charlie speaks to Good Buddy over a radio, but Buscemi does not actually appear in the episode. Fran was a good cop who went bad out of jealousy of Gator Joe's streak of success. After initially not caring about winning any accolades, Fran becomes increasingly jealous of Gator Joe and his online celebrity, which helps him win a police award over Fran year after year. After Fran finds the trophies at the cop convention and discovers that Gator Joe won yet again, she gives him a reptile laxative that she received from Rusty. This makes Gator Joe pass out dead in the bathroom, which leads Fran to realize she had accidentally overdosed him with a lethal amount of reptile laxative. Even though Fran may have hated Gator Joe for constantly stealing her spotlight, she didn't actually want him to die. Although Fran admits that she had only wanted to embarrass Gator Joe before his acceptance speech, she notably did not call for help after finding him on the bathroom floor without a pulse. Instead, Fran thought to stage his death as him getting eaten by his own gator, Daisy, by dosing her with cocaine and sending her into an involuntary violent frenzy. This seems to work until she realizes that evidence of her cover-up was recorded on Gator Joe's glasses. Even though Fran may have hated Gator Joe for constantly stealing her spotlight, she didn't actually want him to die. Fran just wanted to ruin his moment of winning another cop award over her. How Charlie discovered the truth about Gator Joe's death and saved Daisy. Charlie connected some clues and caught Fran in a series of lies. Charlie talking on a radio in Poker Face. Charlie had initially gone to the cop convention disguised as a waitress to steal Daisy and give her a better life with Hutch's Gator Conservation Group. She encounters both Fran and Gator Joe before his death, which helps her piece together some clues and raise her suspicions. Eventually, Charlie realized that someone had opened Daisy's cage after she left to get Oreos to entice it. Charlie then spoke with Rusty, who followed Gator Joe and Daisy on social media, and said it was very unlike Daisy to be so aggressive, especially toward Joe. Charlie realizes that Fran must have given Daisy cocaine to make her turn violent and eat Joe. She confirms this by looking at photographs of a pile of drugs and noticing that one of the bags is missing. Charlie also makes the connection to Fran asking Rusty for a laxative since Charlie saw Joe running to the bathroom. At the end of the episode, Charlie catches Fran trying to shoot Daisy after she said she was going to let her go to the wild. Charlie calls BS on Fran's multiple lies and finally gets her to confess the full truth of Gator Joe's death. Daisy then returns to her natural habitat in the Everglades. Why Fran turned herself in and left the force to become a gator conservationist. Fran's sense of honor wouldn't allow her to continue wearing the badge. Charlie talking to cops in Poker Face. While Fran made a terrible mistake in accidentally killing Gator Joe, she listened to Charlie and turned herself into Captain Hal, who let her off the hook. Still, Fran's own sense of morality couldn't let her continue to wear the badge, which is why she walked away from the force even though, with Joe dead, she would finally have a shot at winning an annual police award. Fran then dedicated her career to taking care of gators with Hutch and his crew as a way to honor Joe and Daisy. Ultimately, Fran surprisingly didn't get booked and became one of the rare Poker Face killers to get away with murder.